Comme le sable d'un Yakuza. Si tu marches, oui, puis babe, c'est tout droit. La carte est bloquée, disons Alléluia.
Hi everyone, it's your girl Kerwin, and welcome to my HR Weekly Rundown. In today's topic, we will be talking about open enrollment. Just a brief summary about my background. So I do have my bachelor's in business with a minor in human resource management. I also have my master's. I have several certificates and licenses. I got my first HR job my senior year in college, where I worked as a HR recruiting clerk. And after college, I went and joined the military, where my job in the military was also human resources. Since then, I have worked I've had state jobs, county jobs. I've worked for the school district. I worked at a law firm. I'm currently in the private sector right now. The company that I work for, we have two offices. There's a southern office, there's a northern office. I can tell you we hire over 40 states out of the 50 states, where the majority of our employees are fully remote. We have some that are hybrid employees. I'm a hybrid employee. I'm in the office 2 days a week, and I work from home 3 days a week. So we are currently doing our open enrollment. Yes, you got it. I know it's April, but our open enrollment is in April because our benefit year is from May 1st through April 30th. Which is it was a first for me because most of the companies that I've worked for in the past, we usually have our open enrollment sometimes in October, mid-October, November. The benefit year usually runs from January 1st to December 31st. But this particular company, their benefit year is from May 1st through April 30th. So like I said, we are doing open enrollment. So because the majority of the employees are fully remote, we have some Q&A where we would have employees can reach out, and we would go over different benefit plans with them before they elect their health and their benefit plans. We do have an orientation where we go over the 401k benefits, but other than that, we do have some Q&A where employees can sign up for just to ask questions. If they have any questions, anything that they need to learn or know more about before they can select their benefit plans. Other than that, we have videos that they can view online. We have different documents they can read, research. We have everything is online for them to go and view and review and do their research before they can elect their benefits. So because, like I said, most of the employees are mostly remote employees and hybrid employees, I go in the office 2 days a week. And because we are doing our open enrollment, I did take it upon myself to go and make an announcement while I was there in the office to the employees, just reminding them that we are currently open enrollment has started. I told them the date. This is is from this date to that date, and told them even though our benefit rolls over, which is a good thing because the prior company that I worked for, the benefit did not roll over. So if you had a particular health insurance and you did not want to make any changes, you still had to go in the system and pick that same plan in order to have health insurance or whatever benefits the following benefit plan year. And if you didn't, the year will start and you would have no benefits. So this company, the plan rolls over, which is good. So if you're not making any changes, you don't really have to do anything. You'll still have the same benefit that you have the next benefit year. But I did encourage them, even though you might not be making any changes, to log in the system and make sure your beneficiaries are up to date. Because you have people that you might have had somebody down before, as your beneficiaries and it's been years, this person might not even be alive anymore, or maybe it was a spouse that you no longer married to that particular person and you still have them as your beneficiary. Well, guess what? If something would have happened to you, you had that person down as your beneficiary, they're gonna get it because that's who you had down as your beneficiary. So I did make sure, I told them, go in the system, log in, make sure your beneficiaries are up to date. We do have one particular plan that we will no longer be offering come the new benefit year. So I did remind them, excuse me, that if you are enrolled in this particular plan, come May 1st, we will no longer be offering this plan. So please go log in the system. If you do want to keep your health insurance with us, you will have to pick a different health plan because as of May 1st, this plan will no longer be available for you. So there's two sides to the office. So I went to the other side and I made the same announcement. And after I was done, this one person said to me, "What is open enrollment?" I was a little taken back because this person is not a new employee. I've seen this person for a couple of years now in the office, and this person doesn't look like a young. I mean, they're not old looking, but they don't look like a young kid. I mean, they could be in their late 20s, maybe early 30s. I don't know, but I was just surprised. So, I went over, I told them exactly what open enrollment was, what was it, what it was, and told them that I'm in the office. If you have any questions, any concerns, please feel free to come by my office and I'll be more than happy to assist, which is what brought me here today. There will be, like I said, there'll be other videos, other topics that I will be discussing, but today's topic is open enrollment. So let's explore. What is open enrollment? So open enrollment is the time of the year where you can enroll in a benefit plan outside of a qualifying life event or outside of when you start a new job. You have a waiting period before you become eligible for benefits. Some employer maybe it's 30 days post-hire, sometimes it's 60 days post-hire, or 90 days post-hire where you can enroll in a benefit plan. Other than that, you would have to wait till open enrollment or if you have a qualifying life event. And a qualifying life event is something that happened in your life, and when it happened, you have 30 days from that time to let your employer know to make those changes. Let's say you just had a baby and that's a qualifying life event. You need to add that newborn child to your health insurance. You have 30 days to notify. You need to make sure you do it within the 30 days. Before I would do it before 30 days because you don't want to miss the deadline. To let them know that, I just gave birth to my child and I need to add this child to this health insurance. Or maybe you just adopt a child. You have 30 days to notify your employer to add that adopted child to your health insurance. Or let's say you just got a divorce and you want to remove your spouse from the plan. Or maybe your spouse had health insurance through their employer and they are no longer employed with that employer. Now they lost coverage to their employer. You need to add them to your plan at your job. So that's 30 days that you have to get that taken care of. Or maybe you no longer have a job and you need to be added to your spouse's health insurance. Your spouse need to let their employer know within the before 30 days, I would say within 30 days, but before 30 days that I need to add my spouse to my plan. Or like I say, or divorce, or somebody passed away, God forbid. Those are all qualifying life events. Or you just turned 26. You were on your parents' health insurance. After 26, you're no longer qualified to be on your parents' health insurance. But you do have a job where there is benefits you could get benefits to your employer. That would be the time. That would be a qualifying life event. Other than that, it will be through open enrollment. That's the time you would have to do it. So, like I said, I talked to them. I told them to make sure you go in the system, even if you're not making any changes, because the plan will roll over, but just go in and check your beneficiaries. And another thing I would say is when you do, if you go enroll into your benefit plan, always check your first paycheck. After open enrollment, check your first paycheck to make sure those deductions are coming out. There is no discrepancies. Check that first paycheck. You will be surprised how many people who thought they enrolled into something, or they went in the system, they did something, but they never hit submit. So they never really enroll in anything, but in their mind, but they feel like I went in and I did this and I did that, and I should have had health insurance, until they went to the doctor 6 months later, and the doctor's like, your health insurance is not valid. You don't have health coverage. And that's when they're reaching out and saying, I thought I signed up for health insurance. I just went to the doctor and they told me I don't have any health insurance. What do I do? Then you go in the system, you're like, well, we don't have anything for you for health insurance. Had you checked your first pay stub, you would have seen there's nothing coming out. And you could have reached out to the job, and there'll still be time, even though open enrollment is over, but there's still like some time in between once the benefit begin, well, they can still do something to help. But now it's 6 months later, it's too late. So I always say, make sure you double check your first pay check. You check your pay stub after open enrollment is over. Once the benefit plan year begin, check that first pay stub to make sure those deductions are coming out for whatever you enrolled in. Make sure you're seeing deductions. If you enroll for medical, make sure you're seeing those things. So that's all I have for open enrollment. Please let me know if there's a particular topic you would like for me to discuss. That's all I have, folks. That's all. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on my next video. Until next time. Bye.
Remercie Dieu parce qu'on a la santé. Je monte pas, baby, sinon y aura trop de débat. Allez, trop talent. Depuis le vent de rose, il y a trop talent.